Hello friends, welcome to the channel Learn Easy AI. Today I am going to show you some very very interesting thing in network. If you are a network engineer, you may ask me that what is network automation? Yes, I am going to show you some tutorial about network automation. What is network automation actually? So friends, you may work as a network engineer in a corporate company from last 10 years, but still you are use the manual process to configure a router. But now the thing has been changed because you have to know about how automate your network equipment. So there there are a lot of way. I will show you. If you know Python, you can automate your network using Python. So let's see. If you have a MikroTik router, you can access the router very easily using Winbox. But now the day has been changed because we are not going to log in the router using Winbox, because we are going to manage the MikroTik router something different. And you may surprise about that your router, you can handle the router using Python. Yes, Python provides the facility using NetMiko library or Paramiko library. So let us start. So friends, at first we will import the library that is provided in Python, that is NetMiko. So you have run the command that is import NetMiko, but it giving me an error message that is no module name NetMiko. So friends, you may know about this error message because the library you have to install first. So we are going to install the library here. To install a library, we have to use the command pip install netmiko. So this command will install the library. So friends, it has been installed. And now let's import the library. So friends, look, it has been imported. So friends, we need to import another library, that is Paramiko. Yes, we will import this Paramiko library now, because we will learn about network automation using NetMiko and Paramiko both. So now the main part. At first we need to define a client with using Paramiko. I will define here the SS client. Because this I will use to connect the host. And now I have to set the client the host missing key policy, because this line will add it automatically when you are connecting a host without the key. So notice there, this auto add policy will connect the host without any keys. So now I will connect the host. Here I have to provide IP address and user information, actually user credential here. The username, and the password. So we have provided our IP address, username and password. So friends, now we need to define the std in, std out and std error. So let's see. Actually, by this line we are providing the command to the target router. Notice that this std in, std out and std error I use to get the three information in this command. And now I have to use a for loop So friends, this for loop actually I use to print the output result. So let's run the command and see the output. The router has been connected and my router information showing here. So friends, we have successfully executed our first command. At first, using client SS client, we define a SS client and we set a missing host key policy to the client because it will add it automatically the key policy, and then we define IP address, username and password of the router, and then we pass the command to the router. That is, our command was IP address print. So in this command we define three variables, that is std in, std out and std error. So these three variable will store three information, and then we use a for loop to print the output. Actually, if you notice that in this for loop I print std out, and by printing the line I getting the information about the router. So friends, we will see in our next later part that how Paramiko we can use to configure a MikroTik router. Thanks for watching. So friends, in previously we see how Paramiko can use to connect a router and print the router information. So friends, let us start some configuration in MikroTik router using Python. So at first we will import the library, import Paramiko. So again we have to define the client. Actually this is the SS client we will use to connect the router. And we also have to set the missing policy, which will add automatically the key policy to the host. So we added the policy. Now we will provide the router information again, and we will connect the router. So friends, now please notice that I am using a tree. I am using three variable here, that is std in, std out, and std error. To execute our command, actually we will pass command line here to the router. So friends, in our previous video we see that we use print the router information, that is IP address print, and we have defined a for loop for line in std out. It will print every line in the output. So finally we will close the connection. So let's see, it is printing the MikroTik router which I have connected the information here. So friends, let's pass some other command. Actually friends, we are going to configure our router In this tutorial, we will configure the telnet service, the FTP service, and we will use export command. Let's see. In this command line, we are passing we are passing a command that will enable the DHCP client to Ether 5. So friends, we are going to execute a command that is client connect. Sorry, you already connected the router, so now we will passing the command line only std in std out and std error. So now we are passing the command line. Friends, look here, we are passing the command line that IP service set telnet disabled we are going to disable our telnet service using this command. So let's see. Again we are passing another command that will execute the FTP service to be disabled. That is IP service set FTP FTP server to be disabled. So friends, finally we will see by export all the command which we already passed to the router. That is just export. So let's run the command and see the output result. Yes, all the command line has been exported. So our telnet service has been disabled and our FTP service also disabled. So friends, without login into the MikroTik router, just using Python, we configuring our MikroTik router using Paramiko. So it is very interesting and you can try this, because in our later videos we will see that how we can manage multiple routers. Here we only configure a single router, but when we have 70 or 100 or 300 branch office and 300 piece MikroTik router, so in that case we can't use the conventional process, that is Winbox. We have to log in 300 times every router, but we are not logging every router. We just run a command line, and we just use Python to connect 300 router, that is the multiple router, and we will execute command line at a time in 300 router. So friends, just wait and see. So keep following my channel and don't forget to subscribe this channel. Thanks for watching.